today. Hey, today is Thursday. Are you ready? I said, hey. Hey, today is Thursday.
First friends, then wives,
Now moms. Hey, today.
follow us on our journey.
Hey, today. Hey, today is Thursday. Are you ready? I said, hey. Hey, today is Thursday.
Trey Fresh killing the beat. Trey Fresh killing the beat. Trey Fresh killing the beat.
Hey, everyone.
Hey. I like this song. What we doing, y'all? What's happening? I don't know.
I just flipped the switch. I don't know nobody else is doing this.
Hey, welcome to Mayhem. It's me, Anthony.
It's your boy Dion.
It's Tracy.
And
we are the husbands of Mayi Mayhem.
I am the husband to Rosie and the father to Rayleigh.
I'm the husband of Jasmine, the father of Abriana, Sahila, and Asir Tao.
I'm the husband to the lovely Tuesday and the father to Tracy Townsend III. Welcome to our Father's Day special. Trey Fresh killing the beat.
For me, it's consistency, and I lacked that as a child. And there was a high level of discipline going on too as a child as well, so I tend to talk to my children versus put my hands on them.
I parent my son different by teaching him skills in life that's going to, further him and, let him grow up and do what he wants to do. Like, I kind of wasn't allowed to, figure out what I wanted to do. It was just kind of like, okay, you're going to do sports, you're going to do this and do that. So I'm allowing my son to, figure out what he wants to do in life, and then I'm going to teach him and guide him and stuff that I know.
That's right.
I would say what I would do different from my father is actually be there. Emotionally, not just physically, but ask me how I'm doing, how was my day, and really just like showing more love.
I've been knowing my wife since I was 3 years old, so I've been knowing her whole family, forever.
How I met mom through a ratchet party. For the first time. Yeah, it was
Not ratchet.
it was a little turn.
Yeah.
And I started at the table with her little friend, her little friend. And I was trying to get at her then, but I couldn't back then, so I waited patiently. Some time went by and talked to my boy and said I wanted to settle down,
What you hear?
and he hooked me up.
But
And that's how I got with mom. Love of my life.
I did that.
Yeah. Big stick.
Yeah. How I met mom through a mutual friend. We both had the same mutual friend, and I came home from college. I contacted this mutual friend. She was with the mutual friend, and we basically met at Leon's. I would say it's a lot that I can't put on camera, but I know what does give me a lot of joy is when I come home from work and I'm parking my car and she's screaming, she's laughing, playing knowing because I'm home. That brightens my day.
What brightens my day is when I come home from work as well, and my son gives me all this energy I didn't have when I first walked through the door. That's a beautiful thing, and I love it. I love it.
Yes, I have. No shame. First time father, don't care. I dropped my baby. We was asleep, and my daughter likes getting up under me because my wife kind of made the mistake of co-sleeping. I'm blaming her. And she was crawling on me, so I, leaned to the side, had her, we were asleep, and then I woke up to look, and I dropped my baby. I grabbed her, but she still loves me.
Yeah, I think we all have one time at least dropped our baby. That's how I have before. It's a fact.
I didn't physically drop my son, but I laid him on the couch and he did a backflip off the couch.
You
I was trying to grab something. I mean, I put him down. He dropped himself, technically. So I put him down to grab something, and he was, I guess, squirming around and did a backflip off the couch, but he was straight.
My first job, I mean, it wasn't legit, but it was a job. I used to work with my grandma. She like tried to teach me responsibility and how to work to make my own money. So I used to go to her house and clean up and cook for her, and she should throw me some funds for her.
My first job was working with my grandfather being a painter, and he was a contractor. It was rough. I didn't get paid. My payment was lunch, and I worked 8-hour shifts every single day at the age of 10 years old.
We would work for that bread.
Yeah. My first job was an internship at UCLA. It was like a summer program where we set up like events and stuff like that. That was a pretty cool job. They gave us free lunch every day, and we got paid on top of that. Plus, most of the time we was on MySpace. You know, MySpace was popping, creating our pages. That's all we did all summer. But that was my first job.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, for
Easy
sure.
call.
What?
Yeah, 100%. Yes.
What? Me at 50%. I
Easy
got
call.
Yes. Man.
I've always kind of been like a father to my nephews, so it really hasn't like, I mean, it just transitions more into like my son. I can, you know, do the things that I can do because I'm with him 24/7. So being a father, I've been a father basically since I was 18. So, you know, just taking care of the kids, little ones.
For me, I think having my daughter changed me. You can say that. I was a player. I was doing my thing, but my daughter's getting older, so I wanted to have her a better view of her father, a better light of her father. So that's my perspective on that.
How it changed me. To piggyback off what Tracy said, I do have a nephew. I do have a little brother. So I've kind of always been a father figure. I have a little sister, but it's totally different from having your own. So the stuff that I worry about more with my daughter, I didn't worry about so much with my nephew and my little brother and my little sister.
Right.
So I would say it changed me like that. Like I'm a little bit more like I have separation anxiety right now that I'm not with her. You know, but
I'll say flash. The reason why I say that is because I'm efficient. I'm gonna get there on time to every event, no matter what it is.
oh, you put it like that. I didn't even think about that. Flash.
Yeah. Somewhere like Superman, Man of Steel. Tuesday's my kryptonite. She weekend.
I would say my superpower to my daughter is always making her laugh, bringing joy to her. My favorite moment when my child was born is when I was first able to hold her. We locked eyes.
Mine is what Ariana, when she came out the tube, when she came out the bag, she came out whole inside the bag instead of coming out as a baby. And Seer, mine was when he grabbed my finger and I saw her strength.
My favorite moment, Tuesday was giving birth, and like all the electricity in the hospital had went out, and somehow the electricity came back on, and my son was out, and I was just like, wow, that was a beautiful.
That's like a movie.
That was.
Yeah.
Changing my son's diaper for the first time, that black thick gooey, I was like, oh nah, man, I can't do this. I'm squeamish, so I had to just get used to it. Now it's just normal, but that first moment of changing that first diaper, I was like, no, I don't know if I'll be able to do this.
I think for me, it's the constant waking up in the middle of the night. It's easy, but it's hard because you drowsy, you sleepy, you don't want to get up. Like, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Like, what are you doing?
I was already used to waking up early, so I was just like, oh man, he's just gonna, a new alarm clock basically.
Yeah.
I probably have two. To be honest, you might be one. I wake up very early for work, so when she used to wake up that time before I had to wake up, and I looked like, man, I had another hour of sleep.
Oh man.
That and also taking her to get her shots.
Oh yeah.
That's bad for me. I want to knock out every nurse.
Oh yeah. No, I wish I did though, but I did have an uncle that always, had cars and nice things. So I always looked up to him like, damn, I want to be like him and, have all the old school cars that I dream of. But not a mentor. I wish I had one though.
I wouldn't say I had mentors. I had men in my life. My dad was there because I'm a great plumber. My grandfather was there because I can paint. I've learned certain things being in sports with certain coaches. So, I guess you could say that,
Yeah, I would say the same thing. I had football coaches that especially when I got to college, they really poured into my life. Coach Miller, what's another Coach Mike Corona poured into my life a lot. And I would probably say Pastor Allen too. Those would be my three mentors I had.
Mine is they're watching you. They're watching everything.
Mine is God first, family second. We take care of God. Family has no choice but to take care of. That's right.
Mine is, who am I not to trust?
It's deep, bro.
Love, care, patience, listening, understanding, or whatever these fellas want to add.
I would say providing, love, unconditional love, providing, and I will also say joy, like bring joy to the kids.
Yeah, always being there, that's the main thing.
I would say my wedding day, the day my baby girl was born, and I will probably say me going to college to play football. I'm one of the first men that's probably went to college in my family.
Mine would be my wedding as well, my daughter and my son. Right.
Same here, my wedding first, my son second, and getting my first placement on a song with us. Top artists in the game. My first song was Casey Betty's Wife, 40. I came up, and then my second song was me and my wife's favorite R&B artist, Eric Bellinger alone. Those are my two placements I had so far that I love.
And they some bangers too though.
What?
Yeah.
How long do we got?
How about the checkbook? Real life experiences, business, how to manage money, just balance. I didn't get that.
I would say assets, not liabilities, trust funds, ownership, property, stuff like that. Shout out to my mom, I love you, did what you could.
Most definitely.
Save your money, son. Basically, when you living in my house, it's rent free. Save up all your money so by the time you're able to grow up and get out my house, you buy your own. So save all the dollars you can. Don't worry about the clothes and the cars and all that. It's gonna come.
What does it mean to me? It means protection, to be a leader, to be a provider, to be a listener, to be a shoulder to cry on.
Always be there.
Yes.
Yeah. I would say father means to me is shelter, love, respect. How society portrays the black man and the black family.
It's
So I
gonna
would think
separate
it-
us.
yeah. So I would think it's very important to change that narrative. Like it's a must.
That's a right.
Yeah.
The change of black narrative is you can have both your parents in the house, but if you don't have a father that is, he's physically there, but he's not really there teaching you things and stuff like that. So to change that narrative in my family, I want to be, because raising 3 black men in America is hard for a mother alone. So a father needs to, instill things in them to make sure that they, prosper and grow right.
They head on straight.
Yeah, keep their head straight.
Get that balance.
Yeah. And for me personally, it's important because I had both of my parents, but I was an Army brat, so I had to travel back and forth to see one parent and another, and that held a strain on me personally as a man. And I told myself, I made a personal oath to myself that I'll never do my wife like that or anybody I'm involved with like that. I'm gonna stick it out.
My mom didn't raise 3 black men, but she raised 2. So 2 boys and 2 girls, but to have that balance of the father was very important. So I think being there, if my father was to have been there, I would have made different choices.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
Thank you to the husbands of my Mayhem.
Didn't they do such a great job?
Yeah, if we did it, comment below and tell us what we did wrong.
Yeah, let us know.
No. Or you can comment and tell them how amazing they are. Yes.
Comment down below how much you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see,
tell us how we did.
If you want to see the husbands again,
you guys gonna see us more, so get used to it.
Make sure y'all subscribe.
The button is right there. Just press it, and you'll never miss another upload.
Smash that like button.
Make sure you like that video.
Comment below.
Let them know how they did. Let them know if you want to see more.
And don't forget to always hit that notification bell so you never miss anything on the Mayi Mayhem platform.
Oh, we forgot one thing. Hit the notification bell.
And make sure you share this video
Share.
with any of your followers, especially a great father.
You never know what's coming up next.
From all of us to you,
Happy Father's Day! Salute to all the great fathers out there. You guys are appreciated and loved.
Damn, why?